Here we have the current stock market update for GameStop Corporation, stock ticker GME. Before we begin with today's chart analysis, if you find these educational materials to be helpful, please remember to click the like and subscribe buttons and leave your thoughts below in the comments section so that other traders can find this information more easily on the platform. So as we can see, what we're looking at here is the 4-hour price chart. This means that each candle on this time frame represents a 4-hour trading period. And it does look like there is actually some good news to report for this stock for once. It has been quite a while since we have seen some upside price movement. And these recent breaks to the top side have been important in some ways. So I will be going over exactly why that is the case. So, specifically what we were looking at here, let's just sort of take a broader viewpoint here for a moment, just so that we can kind of see where we are currently. Share prices are trading now right around 21.93, which is a fairly critical resistance zone that we have been watching for quite a while. But the stock has also, broken through this price level here, which is 21.75, and this was marking the top of the trading range that this stock has been caught in now for quite some time. This really goes back to the beginning of the month, so almost a full month at this point. So, share prices have sort of oscillated in two directions, had a difficult time breaking through either the support or resistance zones. But today we did see a bit of a forceful move higher, and this did really come with three important technical breaks in one. So one here obviously is this trend sideways trading range breakout. So that's this movement to the top side here. But then, as we can also see, share prices have now broken above the entire exponential moving average. So that would be all four of these major moving averages, these colorful lines here. So share prices are now trading above all of those. And then in addition to that, what we have all as well is the trend line break that goes all the way back to those $25 highs that we were watching previously. So that would have occurred right around the beginning of September. So, this is a longer term, a bit of a longer term trend line here that is now finally starting to break to the top side. So if you're long this stock, what you want to see here is really for a daily close above this area. We have already now seen a 4-hour price close above here, so that is positive. Hourly close, 4-hour close, and sort of the last piece of the puzzle there would be seen if share prices are able to form a daily close above this region. So that would be significant for three different reasons, as I said. So this is the break of the trading range, the break of all four major exponential moving averages, and a break of the downtrend line that goes back to those $25 highs. I don't want people to get too excited here because this is at least in percentage terms, it's still a very kind of a smaller price movement. I mean, we're talking about movements from roughly 2070, just above 2070 on the downside, to roughly 2245 on the top side. So they are significant movements, and they are significant more in terms for their technical break activity rather than the actual share price value. And I don't really want to get too encouraging here because there's still a lot of wood to chop here in order to really solidify that a bottom is in place here. There is some potential that's the case. We could start to see this 2030 area just continue to hold, and then this would be the next major level to the downside, and that does help traders because that also keeps that $20 level intact. I do think that there's probably still option activity that is seen in that region, so there should be some buying activity in that area as well. And what that really means from my viewpoint is that if that area were to break, it would be a more significant movement then to the downside, because all of those people that are entering into those options positions there are going to wind up getting stopped out to the downside. So the way things currently stand here, we did manage to keep that area intact. And then in addition to that, you can see that there are also rising trading volumes here as well. So, there are a few different points here to be made, a few different positive points to be made. And what this really does at this point is that it solidifies that 2030 area as a very important level of resistance here going forward. Really what was starting to develop here was a descending triangle pattern. And there are major risks there because on balance, that is a negative pattern. It is a bearish pattern. It is possible to get a positive breakout of that pattern. And that is actually what happened here. But what was really starting to develop here was a fairly strong base that was really forming within this zone right between 1940 and 2030. So right about a dollar in distance there to the downside. And as you can see, there's it's a very flat base that's being seen here, along with a descending trend line that's coming from the top. So overall, on balance, that is a bearish pattern, but it is possible to see a bullish breakout. So if we can continue to see share prices move higher here, this is a positive break, and it wouldn't invalidate that largely bearish pattern, and it would suggest that share prices may have found a longer term bottom. So just to close out the video here, I will quickly look at the indicator readings as well, because most of this action here does sort of support the favorable outlook. But when we move back a bit here into the longer term reading here, we can see that there is definitely a conflicting signal, and there's still a significant amount of bearish momentum that is putting pressure on share prices. As we can see, the relative strength index reading is sort of moving ahead in ways that could start to invalidate this downtrend line. We could see the relative strength index continue to move higher, and then we would break this negative condition here. And then that would sort of be a fourth major technical reading that is starting to develop in this area. I'm a bit reluctant to sort of point these things out, because I think that some people are going to start buying the stock, based on what I'm saying here. And I do think that there's a lot more work that still needs to be done here, but I'm not just going to simply overlook the bullish argument. I mean, a lot of people think that I'm just, looking for negative things to say about the stock or something like that. But if that's not what's showing in the chart, that's not what I'm going to say. So, at the moment, you do really have three signals on the share price action activity area, and then one sort of developing signal that could be seen here in the relative strength index as well. So, we haven't quite gotten that break yet, but if I was bullish on this stock, what I would want to see here would be for this negative momentum condition to start to break, because then that does sort of open the floodgates a little bit more for share prices to be able to extend a bit higher. This is a development that's taken quite a while to occur, but now that we have seen a breakout of that sideways trading range, that does take a lot of pressure off of the downside. So here's the current stock market update for GameStop Corporation, stock ticker GME. Our high value trading strategies membership is currently available for a limited time for only $9.99 per month. These high conviction investment strategies are characterized by superior risk to reward metrics that target massive market beating returns over time. Join now to outperform the market, lock in this special introductory rate of just $9.99 per month for the entire lifetime of your membership, and start trading stocks with the pros.